guys! It's gonna be a bit of a quicker video today. It was actually supposed to be a really long video. It was supposed to be somewhere around an hour and a half to 2 hours. Because yesterday, you guys are gonna hear the story all over again when you watch the video tomorrow. But yesterday, I woke up at like 1 p.m. ish. I saw Seth Bling's Redstone Challenge map, and I'm like, oh my god! I loved the first one so much, and the second one was out, and I didn't even know there was a second one coming. So I was really excited about it, and I was like waking up like 5 minutes ago, and I was so excited to be able to go and record it. Now, of course, the map ended up not being as good. It was a lot of fun, but there were just some serious downfalls to the map. But you guys will hear all about that in that episode. And I don't want to waste the little time that we have in this episode on some formalities and various things that are unimportant. What is that? But you may notice that we are in a new area from the last episode, and that is because I did not like that area. What is this? What the heck is this? I don't know what this is, but I want to keep it because it looks really cool. That's actually really cool. But yeah, moved around. I was in the last area. There's still a lot of stuff over there. So if anybody's playing on the server, or eventually gets on the server, or whatever happens, I don't know what's happening with that. But should you ever get on here, or should you be on here, you can go ahead and visit that area. You can get the coordinates. You can go ahead and visit it. And there isn't much supplies. There's a little bit of wood, a little bit of stuff to start off with, but there's not much supplies particularly there. But I did kind of just abandon it, so it looks abandoned. And if you're into building abandoned like things, then that would be a good place for you to go. If you're looking to build something that's kind of abandoned, and Minecraft realism. But anyway, this is a new area. I wanted to build on that whole abandoned note. I wanted to build something. Looks like I'm abandoned in the ocean. I'm lost in the ocean. You know, stranded on a few islands. And the last place just wasn't going to suit it, because if you looked off, I think it was this direction, then there was just land right there, huge mountains. I was actually contemplating just removing the mountains, because the islands there were beautiful, they were amazing. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to remove the mountains. But even then, you'd be too close. There's nothing really for like about 1,000 blocks in any direction, and even then, that's only as far as I've confirmed. There may be stuff like 4,000 or 5,000 blocks away, which is just awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of an idea about what I want to build here. It's going to be a little bit different from the last little area that we lived in. I got my torches lighting up the place wonderfully. But it's going to be a little bit different from what I was going to be doing last time. There's a lot of space here that doesn't look like it'll be too hard to build up a few more islands. Or probably build one up there. That one will be the most difficult one that I can foresee. One over there. So this area here will be nice and easy to build up islands. That'll be easy. I want one right around there, which will be a little bit more difficult. And continuing to expand the islands up. Perhaps it's not going to be too stranded-esque, but it will be a stranded-based build. So there's going to be lots of makeshift things. It's going to be like an 8-year-old was on here building the nicest possible island build they could do, and it ends up looking really terrible, and then some detailer comes in and details all the stuff in it, and it still looks terrible. But I'm going to try to get like some kind of a story to this whole build, and I'm going to probably write a little bit of a fan fiction in Minecraft about it. And there's going to be like on each island there's going to be a little story about what's happening on the island, a little book that's written about it, and it'll be a really fun build. I've never done anything quite like this, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens with it. But there's going to be a few things that you just wouldn't have on an abandoned island, so I'm going to have to hide those. One of them mostly being the mine. You wouldn't necessarily have a mine, so I'm going to have to build some kind of a mine underground. Well, you know, but the entrance is going to be discreet, and the mine is going to be kind of abandoned. It's going to be falling apart, and vines all over the place, and it's gonna look really, really awesome, and everything's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be a pretty small build over here, to be honest. Like the last one that I had was gonna be extending out about 600, 700 blocks above ground. Not like the last island that I lived at, but on the Nillicraft server. It's going to be about 600 or 700 blocks extended outwards on above ground. This one's probably only going to extend out about 100, 200 blocks on the above ground. And underground, of course, it's going to extend out thousands because of my mine. But above ground, it's only going to be about 100, 200 blocks, probably. And underground, there's going to be the huge mine. And I'm going to try to get an above ground storage area. I've got lots of ideas in mind for stuff that I want to do. I want to get automatic brewing systems hooked up with all the hoppers and all that kind of stuff. I want to get barrel type chests. I said thousands of stacks, but thousands of stacks would be absurd. I'll probably only do that for a few items, namely cobblestone. I'll probably get, how much is in one double chest? I think a double chest gets you, how much does a double chest get you? Oh, I did not want to use that wood. That's my precious wood. A double chest will net you. This is all I brought along too, so I'm basically restarting. A double chest will net you about 54 stacks, so probably about 1,000 to 1,200 stacks of cobblestone. Is what I'll have stored in my main storage room. And then I'll probably get about 3,000 to 4,000 stacks in my bulk storage room, and I will likely fill that up fairly quickly. Within the next few months, that'll probably be completely filled up, and I'll start garbaging it, or like make a chest for furnaces or something like that. But yeah, I'll get into what I plan to do for that kind of barrel system. But essentially, what will happen is there will be a, how do you even make a hopper? Essentially, there will be a hopper on top of the chest. All right. There will be a, okay. There will be a hopper on top of this chest, and there will be a hopper underneath this chest, and it's going to be very, very confusing. Basically, I want there to be about 4 or 5 extra slots in here at all times, or I'll just make another separate chest next to it that'll be like a trapped chest or something like that, and I'll be able to put hopper underneath that one, and then that'll go into the barrel system, and I'll have a hopper on top of this one that'll put stuff into this when it needs stuff in it, and that's going to be the gist of it. I would use, like I said, the Minecraft PG5 actually has a tutorial on making an infinite storage system, but it uses up a ton of iron, and I'm still not sure of J-Dogs's, I hate when names have S's in them, and I have to say something that means parenting to or whatever. I'm in a programming mood right now, so I'm saying parenting instead of like belonging or whatever the English literature proper grammar word is. Whenever, like when I have to say it's belonging to somebody, so J-Dogs is and it turns out terribly wrong. But anyway, rain. I hate rain. Hate it. And anyway, yeah, that's about all I wanted to get out here. By the time I see you guys next time on this server, there probably won't be all too much done. I might have built a little bit of the mine. I still don't know exactly how I want to design the mine, but it's going to be crumbling and broken, and I really got to find a stronghold. Well, I don't got to find a stronghold. I got to go to the stronghold, and I got to find some cracked stone bricks and some cracked stone. I got to get some cobblestone in there and some mossy cobblestone, and it's going to be this huge build that's going to be awesome. And it's really going to be really, really sweet. And that sounds really conceited because I'm saying my own build is going to be awesome, but it's going to be really, really cool, and I'm going to have a ton of fun doing it because it's going to be like the most unique build I've ever done before in my life. Because not only is it going to be something I've never done before but really wanted to do, which is the whole island build, it's going to be purposely bad to kind of, like the bridges from island to island aren't going to be built professionally. They're going to be rickety and broken and falling apart, held together by, you know, like vines and stuff. I wish I could get twine in there, so I'll probably throw in some string. But that depends on how well that can look. And string doesn't necessarily have a strong appearance, so it's not going to make too much of a difference, but I'll probably throw it in there anyway in some specific areas just to mimic string falling off or falling apart or whatever. And things will look really abandoned and lost and stranded, and it'll be really cool. One thing I want to get out is I want to get an SOS built up somewhere around here, so I'm going to have to build a moderately large island. I'll probably build the moderately large island right around there-ish, and that one will probably be about the size of this whole underwater area. And I'll build an SOS there out of something. As for the nether portal, which is like this huge thing that takes you to everywhere else in the world and you can't possibly be stranded with one, that'll be underground, probably in a cave that I'll build. It's gonna be this really huge build, but it's gonna be put into this small little area, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun building it. I don't think I've been this excited about a Minecraft build in a very long time, and I really want to get started working on it, but I don't have the time to do it right now, and I probably won't have the time to do it for the next little while, because today is Wednesday. I have to go out to a little bit of a meeting with some people for my autism. I gotta meet up with some people, then I gotta go out in a youth group after that. Tomorrow I have another little some kind of a group that I gotta go to, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get much recording done tomorrow. But I'll have footage out for you tomorrow on Thursday and on Friday as well. Though I'm pretty busy on Friday as well. Saturday we're celebrating my grandfather's birthday, so I've got a busy week this week. I picked a terrible week to start doing a video every day, but you know, it's whatever. It's fun. It's fine. I realize there'd be challenges and hardships, but it's alright. Yeah, picked a terrible week to do it, but after this week I don't think I have too much abnormalities or whatever it is going on that's going to be taking up too much of my time that I didn't already plan for, so I should be able to just start pumping out videos after that. Hopefully we can get our internet upgraded here sometime. That depends entirely on whether or not I'm able to make money and figure out all that stuff and talk to my parents about actually doing it. And if that happens, then I'll definitely be pumping out videos every day pretty frequently, and no problems there. But anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. Sorry it's a bit of a short one. I just wanted to get out a little bit about what's happening right now. Explain to you what's going to be happening for the next little while, because I'm pretty busy, but I'll still be getting out some videos and stuff to the best I can. I'll probably sit here and chop down some wood for a little while before I head out, and yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to tell you guys about this build that I'm doing. That's going to be awesome, and there's going to be this huge lore about it, and it's going to be really cool, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to love it. I'm so excited. I've never been so excited for a build. But yeah, there's going to be there's going to be a lot of lore about this. It's going to be many chapters. I want to make probably about 4 or 5 hours of reading material contained within this book, within this build. So all goes well, we get this really awesome story. I think I'm okay at writing. I mean, I'm not the best. Definitely not the best. I don't think I'm as good as BTC. I can't just throw together a story like he did for his Thomir prank. But I think I'm okay. So, anyway, without further ado, I would like to sit here and peacefully chop wood and get all set up, get some wood and stuff, and then head out and start making some quick videos for the next little while. I'll probably have a Skyrim video coming out sometime this week, because I have an idea for one of them that I want to do, and that's pretty quick. It's not going to be a long video. It'll be heavy on the editing, I think, but it'll be really easy to record, which is the main problem. I was actually listening to Zisto, who's starting to do more Feed the Beast videos, and he's talking about the same problems I have, which the recording just takes forever, especially when you get big projects done and you can't get them done because you keep on trying to stay up till the wee hours in the morning. Anyway, I said without further ado, and then continued on with ado. So goodbye everybody, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll enjoy the redstone challenge map that I do, and hopefully I can get it out, because it is like an hour and 40 minutes. so hopefully I can render it and get it out on time for tomorrow. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe it'll only be like an hour. I might cut it into 2 parts, but whatever. I'll see you guys with it tomorrow, and you'll see what happens then. And yeah, I'm enjoying this video everyday thing so far, and really excited.